Hello and welcome to the first edition of what's nationally known with something else this year. I think we're called Ruck and Ruin. Welcome to the first edition of it for 2013. And I know there's been a lot of conjecture, a lot of speculation about who is going to be the new co-host now that Potsy has left. We've always said that no one man could replace Potsy, so we've brought in a woman, Kelly Anable. Kel, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
We've got a whole new format this year. We've got a few new things. Obviously, Kel's going to bring in a completely different perspective to Potsy. Hopefully a little bit more professionalism. What are some of the segments that you're going to be having for us this year, Kel?
Well, we've got a few new segments. Firstly, there's the Secret Wags business, which should be entertaining, and we're going to interview a few of the players' wives and get to know the players a little bit more intimately. And we have a few fundraising ideas that the girls are getting on board with and trying to raise some money for some very worthwhile causes this year. Excellent.
Sounds like it'll be a lot of fun. First on the show this week, we've got Simon Hegarty. Simon's a rep second grader that we've got playing with first grade, or we did have playing with first grade. He's actually just played his last game for Goulburn when the first grade beat Hall 17-0 yesterday. Second grade recorded a 45-31 win against Hall. And they were both interesting games for a variety of different reasons. Goulburn is tracking not too bad this year. Second grade is undefeated, gone through 3 games, 3 wins. First grade had a bit of a stutter in the first game against Cooma, where they went down, but they've picked up the game and they've won the next 2. So things are looking up for Goulburn, and it should be a pretty decent season ahead.
Our first interviewee is Sarah Green, married to Ben Green, or also known as Greenie, and that's an exciting interview. Please watch. You'll see a new segment that I'm also hosting, and it's called Talking Dirty. It's the up-to-date goss, well, we hope it's up-to-date, goss and social events happening within the club.
Simon, welcome to the show.
Thanks.
You're leaving us.
Yes.
Where are you off to?
Well, off to Dubbo with work, obviously. It's been a short stint with Goulburn, I suppose, a season and a bit, but it's been good. Made some good mates, and it's a good club.
Okay, you've obviously had a bit of fun. Won a premiership.
Yeah, two premierships, second grade and first grade last year, which is great, and especially for second grade that came through from bottom of the ladder to win. You don't hear that often. It's pretty brilliant. Yeah.
Any particular special memories aside from the premiership, obviously?
Oh, look, there's a lot. There's a lot. A lot of nights out after the games have been quite funny. It's been good. Not one in particular though, but yeah, the premiership's definitely, as you said, high up there. Yeah.
Last year you had 2 big achievements. You made the provincial side with the Brumbies, and you got the Village Idiot of the Year award. Which would you place in the higher category?
Well, I suppose consistency with the Village Idiot is probably the strong point there. There was a few other nominations there though that could have gone either way though, I reckon. But look, off the field, probably the Village Idiot was probably the higher prestige award.
Tell us a bit about what it meant to get called up for the provincial side.
Oh look, it was an honour. It was it's a great side. It's we went down to Monero, down to the Wagga last year, and we played down there. Played against Southern Inlands and South Coast. And it's a high level rugby, and it's an honour. It's you're playing with everyone that you're playing against in the zone, and it's a high level footy, and it's good weekend and good footy too.
And probably a little bit special one that you had a couple of mates up there with you.
Yeah. There was 4 or 5 of us. Yeah, Daytona, Greavesy, and
don't forget Newbie.
Newbie was there. I was just seeing Greavesy wasn't in the Brumbies bench, he was Monero. And then then you had Webby, and so there was a few of us there. So
excellent. All right.
Yeah.
How do you see Goulburn's season going this year? When first grade had a bit of a stutter start, and they've picked up and won the last 2 games.
Yeah, look, they're going to be, Goulburn will be successful this year. The comps, obviously with the scores the last couple of weeks, Adfers obviously looks to be strong. Cooma's got 2 new coaches that have turned around, and they're a well-drilled side. And I suppose coming in and playing the first game against Coomera and going down, you know, it's not really that much of a negative. You know, you've got to start somewhere, and at least you know you can build from that too. You know, wasn't like we played our best rugby and lost. We, you know, played pretty poorly and lost, and so we can build off that. And each week, you know, come to training, get the boys in, and yeah, it'll build and it'll grow. You know, playing Hall on the weekend, each game that we've played this season we've improved, and that's what you want. Yeah.
Excellent.
It's going to be a good comp. Good, yeah, nice and close.
Have you got yourself a club lined up in Dubbo?
Yes. Jack actually, you know, got on the phone and organised Dubbo Roos. So yeah, thanks to Jack for that. And yeah, no, sort of excited.
Excellent.
They've got 4 grades, I believe. So yeah, and in Colts. So
brilliant. Oh well, thanks, mate. I know that the club has had a really good time with you around, and we've really enjoyed having you with Goulburn, and best of luck.
Yeah, no, it's you know, it's been a great year and a half, and I've enjoyed it. It's a great club and a great bunch of blokes, and wish Goulburn Rugby the best this season and in the future. And yeah, it's you know, it's a great club.
Hello, I have Sarah Green with me. This is our first episode of Secret Wags Business, meaning wives and girlfriends of any players of Goulburn Rugby Union. Sarah is married to Ben Green, and we'll ask her some questions. Does Ben like being called Ben, or does he get cranky when you call him Benjamin?
No, I probably call him worse, but everyone just calls him Greenie. Even our daughter calls him Greenie.
How have you found Goulburn Rugby Union? Do you like it?
Yeah, I really like it. I like that I can take the kids up there and they can go up for the day and play. And all the other, yeah, and just and all the other kiddies that are up there. So it's good for us.
Oh, good. Tell me, is there anything bizarre that Greenie does before a game? Like a ritual or something that's a bit weird?
Well, all he usually does is smoke a pack of cigarettes, which is his little trademark thing. And
he doesn't come off at half time and suck in at cigarettes.
No, he used to, but he stopped that. But he, he likes to try and have some time on his own to think about the game, but that just doesn't happen because the kids don't leave him alone. That's about it.
Now, you have 2 kids,
yes.
Very closely, one followed by the other.
Yes.
How far apart are they?
There's 14 months between Trudy and Buddy.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
Would you be happy if Buddy decided one day, or even Trudy decided one day, to play rugby?
I say no and Ben says yes because I'm petrified that he'll get hurt, but I think it's inevitable.
What about if Trudy wanted to play rugby?
She probably will because Ben's turned her into a bit of a feral bush pigs already. She's only 2. She's corrupted her, so she probably will.
Oh, cool. No, that's good. Tell me, is Ben, or Greenie, however you want to call him, is he romantic?
Not really, but I guess in his way, yes, but maybe not in the traditional sense.
So has he done anything that's really romantic? Anything that...
Well, when Ben and I first met, he sent flowers down to my work when I worked in Canberra and sent them down. And the little note said, I hope these flowers brighten your day or something like that. That's what it said with no name, so I just knew it was him.
Wonder if they were from someone else.
There wasn't too many admirers, so I was pretty sure it was Ben.
He's hooked on without even trying. Damn if it wasn't him. Very good. Who, this is a bit personal though, who was the first one out of the pair of you to say, I love you? Or can you, if you can remember?
I don't think I can remember exactly because Ben and I met in 2009, the night of the Rugby Union Grand Final. So we met that night at the Soldiers Club, and Nick Webber, I'm pretty sure it was Nick Webber, had actually hit Ben in the head with the cup, and his head was bleeding and he had toilet paper on it, and he was really drunk. But then later in the night, he just came up and talked to me normal and sobered up, so...
No wonder you don't want your kids playing rugby.
Yeah, that's fair.
Walking around climbs with toilet paper stuck to their heads.
So we met then, and then in the March of the next year we were married, so it was a bit of a whirlwind.
And then 2 kids quickly thereafter.
Yeah, we were married in March and Trudy was born in December, so that's 9 months. Exactly. After we were married, that Trudy was born, so...
timer on it.
Yeah.
Good work.
That.
Oh well, no one says there's any
Well,
flies
we're not
in the
mucking
ground.
around. So we just got in and got it done, really.
Obviously. Are you the one?
It's going to kill me. Who cares?
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah.
That'll be happening for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Does he ever take to the movies?
No, Ben never goes to the movies.
Ever?
Never. We've never been to the movies together. Ever. So that's that.
Ben Green. He needs flogging.
He's a bit antisocial. Now that he's 30.
You don't have to talk in the movies. That's a perfect place to take you on.
No, because he reckons he'll fall asleep when he snorts like a chainsaw, so I'm not sitting there next to that.
Right. We might have to fix that. We might have to, the next action movie or something where he won't fall asleep and drag him to it. Well, thank you. That's our interview with Sarah. Thank you, Sarah.
Thanks.
See you at the rugby.
Yes.
To say stuff like that, and you're on.
Should I go and get him a drink of water?
Oh, I'll be right.
No, just no.
No, bugger him.
He's already got him a gig at Dubbo, so.
A new segment to the show this year is a eating competition proudly sponsored by the fantastic people at Baker's Delight Goulburn. Thanks, Steve, and the crew down there. It involves eating a fun bun. I got the wrong type of bun this week, so we've ripped off roughly about the same right amount of bun for Simon to have a crack at. And if we set the timer and 3, 2, 1, go.
Get your tongue out.
Joy, what?
My 6 seconds has gone over time a bit.
Oh, it's good television.
If we didn't get a Logie last year, we're going to get one this year.
This will be the fast forwarded
They're
bit.
very
Yeah.
chewy, aren't they?
You've got to have a clear mouth. This is the tough part. They got us not medicine.
And
Tongue out.
done.
Yeah, that'll do.
Okay, 46 seconds I've got.
I said 6 seconds.
Good time lapse that. 46 seconds, Simon. That's you've set the benchmark. That'll be a tough one to beat. Thanks for coming on the show, and best of luck.
Yeah, thank you.
G'day, this is Kelly with the first recording of Talking Dirty, a segment that we thought would be great for the club with up-to-date gossip. Well, we hope it's up-to-date, and some things and events that are going around the club that may interest the members. So firstly, I would like to congratulate 2 females who are related to the club who have babies coming up. That would be Liz Clark, or Lizzie McLaughlin, is now Lizzie Clark. Is expecting baby number 2. Congratulations to Liz and Josh. And the Pearsons, Ben and Al Pearson, are expecting baby number 4. So congratulations to them too. So the rugby club is just getting bigger and bigger all the time. We also like to congratulate my lovely husband, who is the first grade coach, who has been offered the forwards coaching position for the Monero team this year. So congratulations to David, who's accepted that coaching role. So I'm sure he'll learn some new key coaching techniques that he can bring back to the club and instill here in Goulburn. And the most important event that's coming up soon, on Saturday the 4th of May, the Cunninghams have approached the club and had a very, very clever idea of maybe raising some money for the Beyond Blue Foundation. And as you all well know, the Cunninghams sadly lost their son Hugo last year, and we think the club, as a club, this would be a fantastic opportunity to support the Cunninghams and the Beyond Blue Foundation. There will be gold coin donations taken at the gate, raffles and a few other events during the day, so please make, if you're going to come to any home game, please make it Saturday the 4th of May, where your money can be put to a worthwhile cause. And if anyone out there has anything interesting that they'd like to add to the Talking Dirty segment, feel free to contact us via the email address or, for the club, via Facebook or contact me directly if you want to keep it hush-hush and let the cat out of the bag on air. Happy for anyone to contact us at any time.
Thanks for joining us for the first edition of Ruck and Ruin for 2013. Before we go, we'd just like to send a big cheerio to Zach Weir. Zach's left us to become a jackaroo up north, and we've actually found some footage of Zach plying his new trade. We understand he's doing pretty well at it, so roll the tape, Gordo.
Shut up, I'm coming from this.
Good work, Zach. Keep it up. And we'd like to also thank all our sponsors for Goulburn Rugby Union that keep us on the paddock each week, and especially our major sponsor, Goulburn Workers Club.
And don't forget, if you want to know or keep up to date with everything that's happening with the Goulburn Rugby Club, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, or you can go to the Dirty Reds website.